And sometimes we have to make a little tweaks in our lives, but it creates a huge difference in a general aspect. And since the chorus part of this song summarizes everything, listen closely. This is for you. Each memory you have has a soundtrack of its own. You know, there's always a song that once narinig natin, we'll be like, oh, this reminds me of my friends, my family, or my ex. So ito na nga. I went to Bini Toronto, and I would say this is one of the highlights of my 2024. I traveled about 5 to 6 hours, including bad traffic, from Detroit to Toronto just to watch this concert. So basically, nakibang bansa ako just to see our walo. Because why not? So I was in the show, and isa sa mga songs na perform nila is yung song na every time na naririnig ko, it always reminds me of them. And this is the song that we're gonna talk about in a few moments. Hey, what up guys? My name is Musicand, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And para naman sa mga bagong viewers natin, thank you so much for checking this analysis. And if there are any other music na gusto nyo gawan ko ng critical analysis, please let me know down in the comment section. But for now, let me tell you this Bini's message to us blooms through this song, Here With You. The song Here With You was written by Aina and Lee and Kyla, and it was based on Bini's life story, from how they started, what they've been through, and this song also represents the whole spectrum of Bini's color. Isa sa na-imagine ko dito is, like for example, you're a painter, and since Bini represents different colors, you can use them as your tool to draw this vibrant picture of your own story. Here With You was released on October 14th, 2021 by Star Magic. And it is also part of Bini's Born to Win album. The Born to Win album is very important to Bini. Na kahit na wala dito yung mga hit songs, once you listen to this album, it kind of gives you this look back to Bini's humble beginning. And before we start breaking down this song, i-remind ko lang kayo lahat about sa purpose ng video na to, or this channel in general. Have you ever wondered why may certain feeling tayo nararamdaman every time we listen to music? For example, would have want to quit the show, but with you, we've got a reason to keep going on this road. You know, it already kind of delivers the thought by reading and understanding the lyrics. But with music,
who don't wanna quit the show, but with you, got a reason to keep going on this road.
now it doesn't just deliver the thought. It also delivers the emotion. Kaya may certain feeling tayo nararamdaman every time we listen to music. So my job here is to translate the music, especially to those people who is not musically inclined. Also to support OPM, diba? So that the people without the knowledge would understand what it really means. And to answer the most important question of why do you feel that certain feeling every time you listen to music. Pero syempre hindi na natin kailangan pahabain to because it is time for a breakdown. The song Here With You is in the key of E flat, running around 88 beats per minute, or in musical term, andante. So basically it's the walking speed. So when you say walking, that means you're moving in a very comfortable speed. So the song started off in a very comfortable manner with a chord progression of 1, 3/7, 6, 4 major 7, 4/7, and goes back to 1. You know, last time we talked about the 4 chord as the road sign. That leads you to whichever places. But since they added the major 7 and a 7 dito sa 4 chord, it kind of tells you where the chord is going. So basically, para siyang clue or path na pabalik na yung chord sa 1. So parang nire-ready na yung feelings natin that this chord is going back home. The pre-chorus is also a very interesting part of this song. And it's because the chord started at home, which supposedly happy and comfortable. But the lyric says, when the world was telling me no.
Wait. Home chord. Tapos when the world was telling me no. Bakit?
Also, the chord they used after that is B major 6.
But wait a minute. Diba B flat? Yung 5 chord ng E flat. Wala namang B sa E flat major scale.
Absolutely right. Wala talagang B sa E flat major scale. But have you also noticed, dito sa part na to, na para kang dinala doon sa ibang dimension, tapos bumalik sa reality. Listen to this.
When the world was telling me no, you pushed my heart to just go, and now for sure I know.
Kaya pala gumamit ng B major 6 kahit wala siya lang sa family chord ng E flat major. Para bigyan yung tao ng out of this world feeling. Tapos saka sila bumalik sa reality.
That's right. And guess what happened after that? After magpunta sa ibang dimension tong pre-chorus, pumasok tong chorus and it kind of summarized the whole story of the song. So the chorus started at 1, 3/7, 6, 4 minor, and goes back to 1. So in other words, the chorus shows the home, the possibilities, the problem, and the street sign. And yung last chord is also a street sign with the possibility of a negative or a positive outcome, since the 4 chord turned into A minor. Also, just to add an interesting information dito sa song na to, meron ding mga accidentals na naganap dito. So when you say accidentals, it is a symbol that indicates an alteration of a given pitch. And this is very important because it only takes one single note to change the entire mood of a chord. For example, this is C major, which is a happy chord, and if I flatten the third, it becomes C minor, which is a sad chord. One of the biggest example here is dun sa part ni Bini sa second verse, which is the would have wanna quit the show, but with you we've got a reason to keep going on this road. Sa part na to may magandang interaction din dito si 3 chord and si 4 chord. O mas kilala rin sa tawag na mediant and submediant. And if we're gonna follow the rules without any accidentals, yung response ni 3 chord sounds too natural going to its destination, which is the 4 chord. So what they did here is nilagyan nila ng accidentals sa 3 chord, and it turns out to be a major chord, and it creates a leading tone towards its destination. Leading tone gives you a feeling of fulfillment or expectations or assurance because it's closer to its destination. So instead of this, it turns out into this. Woo! And guess what? Ginawa din to ni Bini vocally. If you want to go ahead and listen to it right now, basta bumalik kayo sa video na to. It's around 1 minute and 27 seconds. Kahit saan. Sa YouTube or sa Spotify or sa Shopee. But yeah, instead of doing this melody,
Would have wanna quit this show.
she did this instead.
Would have wanna quit this show.
Since they also put the leading tone dito sa may bridge part. Syempre medyo na-curious ako kung ano ba talaga yung perspective ng ibang tao when it comes to leading tone. So I reached out to my friends to prove this point. And here's how it went. Lo.
What's up?
I'm just trying to make a point about something. So, yung gagawin lang natin is magpa-play lang ako ng 2 audios. Magkasunod natin gagawin. And there are a few questions after. Okay ba yan?
Okay.
Okay,
Ready.
game. Okay, unang tanong.
Parang nakakatawa naman yung tanungan mo. Push the button ba to? Push the button ako.
Sa chord progression na narinig nyo, ilang chords yung narinig nyo?
4.
Bella?
Dapat din ang naisip ko eh.
4. Since may 4 na chord sa chord progression na yun, may nakita ba kayong difference?
Dun sa second audio, parang may narinig akong difference din sa third chord.
Sa akin, nabago yung feeling ko
Saan?
sa pangalawa. Kasi pag nakikinig, dinadaan ko sa damdamin. Yung tone niya ng chords sa una feels more deeper. Yung parang hinihila ako. Tapos yung second, parang the same, parang mabigat pero may light na feeling yung chord.
Light feel. Okay. Nice. Anong tingin mo?
Agree ako kay Ate Bella dun sa sinabi niya about the first audio. It pulls you in. Tapos it's about something that's deep. May depth yung song. Sa second audio naman, like I said, I noticed a difference din sa third chord.
Mhm.
And this is like similar to what Ate Bella said. Pero yung feeling na meron ako nung narinig ko yung difference na yun sa second audio, it's like, it give you like some sort of reassurance. Na parang
Same.
sinasabi niya sa'yo na na magiging okay ka kung ano man
Yeah.
yung pinagdadaanan. Calm after the storm.
Yeah,
Parang
diba?
ganun.
Sabi-
Kaya ko siya ginagawa. Kasi pinopoint out ko yung power ng leading tone. Pati ng accidental. Yung pangalawang audio na narinig,
Na, 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 na.
So yung pangalawang audio na narinig nyo, which is na-notice nyo naman dun sa third chord, isang note lang yun na bago ron. So yun yung pinapoint out ko dun sa video na to. Ganong kalaking difference yung pwede nga mabigay dun sa chord, kahit isang note lang yung mabago. Alright, so that basically proves my point na kahit isang note lang yung baguhin sa isang chord, it could also change the entire mood. So to summarize all of these, this music basically tells us, not specifically, but musically, that even if the universe gives you the possibility of failure, there is still a path towards home. And most of the time, we choose to stay in our comfort zone, kahit alam natin yung consequences na hindi tayo mag-grow. This song tells us to look at the different version of ourselves in the different dimensions to see its great possibilities kung hindi tayo susuko. And sometimes we have to make a little tweaks in our lives, but it creates a huge difference in a general aspect. And since the chorus part of this song summarizes everything, listen closely. This is for you.